Label Mima, thank you for being here, bro. I appreciate you.
brother.
I appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
I wanted to have you here on some, because I know you're from Mad Long, so I figured on some hip hop, graffiti. You do iconic movie locations and stuff, so I figured, who else? We can get this out the way. All right. You're gonna stare at that all day. But yeah, bro. So I wanted to have you here, man, and I appreciate you coming through.
Most definitely.
Now, I know you since '97, maybe
Around there, yeah. Freshman year.
freshman.
The breaking crew, graffiti crews. I remember that.
Yeah, that was crazy,
Many years,
right?
But it doesn't feel like it's too long ago. But
Yeah, that's the crazy part too, right?
yeah, but we all stuck together in a sense, though. Like, we all came together. Like, we had our black books. You know what I mean? Yeah, I used to walk into school. I used to see y'all break dancing always at the gyms. That shit was dope.
Yeah, it was crazy because it was like, if when you look back at it, it was real hip hop.
Yeah, it was.
You get what I'm saying? It was like
It's
real hip hop.
It was a meaning to it, you know.
There was a code, like none of us, and it was a big circle from the break dancers, graffiti heads, the rappers, DJs. We didn't.
Not too many.
you
Nobody
wouldn't
stepped
know.
up. Like,
Yeah.
nobody stepped up for that. You know what? I don't think nobody
That's
had the
weird.
bread for all of that.
For the equipment, you're
that
right.
shit was bread at that time. I
Yeah.
remember I went to the store. That shit was like over $1,000. I'm like, man, I can't do that. I was only buying like $10 tapes. Like, I can't.
For real, that's
I mean,
what I'm saying.
I didn't have a stack at that time.
For real. And then it was like, you had three out of the four elements, right? And then on top of that, it was like, even in the graffiti world, like, we all knew about each element, right? Like,
Yeah.
the graffiti heads stuck with the graffiti heads.
Yep.
The B-boys stood with the B-boys. MCs stood with the MCs, but we all mingled around.
Yeah.
And then I would
It
see.
just kept us together.
And then Rhyme.
Rhyme.
We had lunch with Jersey Joe Rhyme, bro.
The best in the world.
That's so crazy to me that now that you look back, I didn't take it for granted because I knew who he was.
Yeah.
And they're like, yo, that's Rhyme. Because graffiti heads don't say anything. And when you're that level, you can't just be like, I'm Rhyme. I just happened to walk by on my lunch tray and I look down, I see him tagging it. I'm like, no, that ain't him.
Bro, that's a Jersey celebrity, like world celebrity today.
World.
But at that time, he was like big time New York, you know, Jersey celebrity. His shit was everywhere, bro. Like, you go everywhere. Like, you just shopping in the mall, you see his name everywhere.
For real. I remember I used to go to school in New York, right? And I would take the train to Newark, and from Newark, I'd take the PATH train. The PATH train runs on one track. On the other track is like a cargo track. Bro, he tagged Rhyme from one side to the other. And I'm like, there's no railing, no walls. How long?
I seen that. I remember right before going in the tunnel, I used to look on the left.
Yes.
I'm like, how did he do that? You know?
And
But I remember when he did do it, I asked him, I forgot the answer, but I got it out of him, but that was 20-something years ago. But I remember when he did that.
That's so
like
crazy, bro.
I saw him like probably the week after because I went to the city that weekend. I was like, yo, how you get that off? You know,
You gotta be. It's another thing. Like, you can't. That's what I want to know. Like,
that's the level that I could never get on. Like that spray paint shit. Like, them dudes are wild, yo. Like,
bro, like, PK Kid.
I'm not familiar with him.
Oh, you don't know. You know, PK.
I've been away from the game in a while.
PK is iconic. Listen, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know who he is. The guy's he's like Banksy, where it's like a legend of him. Where, bro, he's everywhere. There's
I gotta look him
folklore talking about PK. Supposedly his father was a preacher and his preacher's kid. PK Kid. Supposedly PK is one guy and Kid is another guy.
That's dope.
We don't even know. I think my homie knows him, like a New York house head.
Yeah.
I think he knows him. That he says he's from Jersey City. This is the thing. He's like Bigfoot. To me, it's like, does he exist? Like, he obviously
That's
does.
Just
He
like
hit
Banksy.
he hit the water tower on the Turnpike South, bro.
That's
You ever?
dope.
I'm gonna
Just
show you.
recent. He's a recent artist.
Bro, he's been since I want to assume the '80s.
All right, I'm a piece. I'm
Bro.
gonna check him out.
You know what,
All right, well,
bro? It's so crazy that I'm gonna Google this. I'm gonna see if I can find it, and I'm doing this live because it's so crazy. PK Kid, look at that. Comes up Google. As soon as you put PK Kid, it comes up Water Tower. Look at what this dude. Everybody Google PK Kid Water Tower, bro.
that's sick. I don't know how do you.
He
do
had
that?
that's climbing gear status,
Yeah, he did some crazy shit.
bro. That's
I ain't trying to lose my life over spray paint. That dude's wild.
Oh, look, supposedly there's an interview with him.
Oh, that's
shit.
dope.
I'ma have
Now
to-
that's some new shit.
I
Now
wonder.
you gotta check it
I
out.
wonder.
Yo,
Yeah,
ask
but
him
that's
to
the
come
thing.
through.
Imagine, bro. I'll black his face. I'll put a mask on him or something.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, and then with the graffiti, I noticed you have those, and then you got like, I guess I call it black book graffiti heads. You know what I'm saying?
That's the place that I fall in.
The
You know,
black book.
The black book. You know, the new iPad Pro, because
You're doing that. You got that. What's it called?
The Procreate. It gives you the vision to do spray paint.
Yeah.
You know, pieces that you can't do on the walls. Like, you know, I don't have time for that. I got a family. You know, I got 3 kids.
Can't risk it,
You know, wife
falling
and
off a
everything.
water tower.
Not only that, you know, I'm not going out late night. I can't do that shit. You know, it's just not in my schedule. I work. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, you're right.
like I gotta be up 5 a.m. every morning. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't have time for that. I'm too old for that shit too. You know?
Yeah. And it's crazy, but that's a thing, because it's like you have that type of graffiti where you have the walls, the trains, and all that. But then you also have like I said, the black book to me falls into the sticker graffiti people that only
Yeah.
do the post office.
It's crazy. Like, yeah, I'm not into that shit. No disrespect.
Yeah.
I love it all, but
Yeah, that's just
it's
your
just
style.
crazy.
But it's crazy.
It's
Like,
like
they'll
how
do a little
much
sticker and then just
little elements in graffiti. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like how many people to tag in the stickers.
And then you
know?
got the etchers, the people that etch.
Yeah.
It might not be graffiti,
yeah.
but to me, hieroglyphics
Yeah.
to me was graffiti.
It's dope.
You get what I'm saying?
real
In
dope.
Egypt, walls and the tombs and all that's graffiti.
Yeah,
people
the way they
tagging
write,
up.
man. You know, it's a lot of talented people out there, man. The thing is, so many more people doing this today, like than I expected. You know, when you look on Instagram, it looks like graffiti died in New Jersey, but when you go on Instagram, you're like, wow, like it seems like they're more out of United States doing this. It seems like.
Yeah, like more the UK.
Yeah, the UK. Yeah,
They're
it's
still
like,
hitting up
it's like the
trains
United
over there.
States.
It's crazy.
Jersey and New York used to be crazy. Now you don't see shit. You know, it's like the love
Yeah.
is always overseas now. I seem like it, even real hip hop. It seems like
Even
it's only
yup.
overseas. You know, it's like they keep the tradition going.
Like the
United States
underground.
are always moving forward with new shit. You know, it's like
Yeah.
but like yo, there's a lot of talent out there. You know,
It's so crazy though. But do you think, this is a question, right? Do you think that it was always this many people, and the reason we didn't know because there was no social media?
exactly.
Or is it now look?
I think there was more in the United States at that time, you know, in the early 90s because it was big here. You know, it
Yeah.
seemed like once real hip hop left and then went to the pills and drugs, it seems like all the original elements left. You
yeah,
know?
you're right.
You get what
That
I'm
could
saying?
be it too. And I think because you really,
Because they don't use graffiti no more in videos. You used to
No.
see them tagging up. You know, it was part of the culture.
Yeah,
You
all
know,
the elements.
You don't see that shit no more. They don't even want graffiti artists anymore because they'd rather have drugs in their videos or some bullshit.
for
you know?
real. And you know what else that I
Or
just thought about?
pillies, whatever the fuck.
All that. And now you really can't. The only thing is, you could almost commercialize any element. Breakdancing is still b-boying, right? But you could get paid for it. Shout out to the Soldiers Crew. Get that in there, right? You could get paid for it, and to some that could be, you're commercializing it, this and that. Hip hop, you already know that can go real south.
Yeah.
With all the pills, drugs, sex
Yeah.
talk, all the extra stuff that nobody really lives. Like, come on,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Why are we
yeah.
promoting that? DJing, you could just play top 40 radio hits, and then you're like, with CDJs, you ain't scratching no records. Graffiti, how do you fake graffiti?
You can't.
Unless you steal somebody's name, I guess.
You can't do it, you know? It's either you're good or you're not.
Oh, you know what you could, because they had toys back in the day. People that would.
That's what they're considered
Right.
toys. They did, you know, it's like, to be honest with you, you know, I didn't understand the beef.
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's a battle, but like, yo, there's so much walls. Why the fuck are you writing over somebody else's shit? You know, it's like, I never understood that.
And that's the other thing. Since I'm not a graffiti head, I wonder, do they know who they are?
Yeah,
Like,
they-
if I
they
was a
do it-
graffiti
they do
head,
it.
would I know that you're a label if I pass you in the mall and I'm like, oh shit, it goes label? You know what I mean?
Right now they would because of the social media. You know, they see my pictures. But back in the days, there, you know, I had a few times like, oh shit, your label, like, you know,
that must be crazy,
it's
bro.
dope. It's dope.
Ooh,
but like at that time, yeah. They're
Damn.
like, oh shit, your label, all right. You know what I mean? But like today, now you ain't getting that because they probably see your page. They know who you are.
Word. I mean, I don't know their names, allegedly, right? But it's these young cats that do graffiti, right? And I don't know who they are. So I did a mini documentary with them. I started to do the documentary, and we did like a 4-minute intro where they tagged up a piece, right? And they still get up. They still hit up walls.
Yeah.
And
That's
that's
dope.
crazy to me.
Good for them.
Word.
You know, I love it. I just can't do it, but I love it. I love seeing it.
Yeah.
You know, like I want to do it because that's how you get your skills to the next level. I couldn't do that. That's why, you know, it just sucked for me because I was only forced with like a black pen, red pen, whatever the hell. And I couldn't, you know, reach the talent that I
But
you know.
yeah, but that's why your lines though, your pieces are crazy dope.
I appreciate that.
When you look at it, you're like, what? And it's like some people that could have had all those things, you're like,
Yeah.
But then when it's like when you get limited to certain things, right? You just become a professional with how do you get that good with a little bit amount of tools? And then when you have all the tools, it's like, oh,
that's where I'm reaching now with that Procreate. Now I could do, you know, the spray painting on the app.
Yeah.
You know, and it makes it look like it's, you know.
And I'll be
like
watching them on Instagram. Let them know, just in case, before we even forget, at Label Graphic, right?
Label Graphic, yeah.
GRAFIK.
Yes.
All right, follow him on Instagram. You want to see some dope stuff. I'll put his Instagram on the description of the video so you guys could go check it out. But yeah, that's crazy how people are still hitting up walls, and it's just like, I think it's destruction of property? I'm gonna say no because I'm hip hop.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
It's not destruction of property if it looks good.
If it looks
And if it's
good.
not on someone's house.
Oh yeah. If it's a highway, bro, I pay taxes paying over
I see
it.
a lot of bullshit.
I love when we go down to New York and we're in a train station and we like look and it's filled with so much graffiti.
Yeah, when it
Love
looks
that.
nice.
Yeah.
You know,
Love
I have a
that.
respect
that building
for.
on High Street by the Votech.
I
just
think
wish
they knocked it down.
It's still
Oh,
there.
no, it's still there,
It's
but
still
they
there?
have some dope
But
pieces in there.
it's
Yeah.
just, I wish it was filled with so much more.
So
Yeah.
like 5 points. Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a dope
I never got to
building.
visit that. I
Me
was
neither.
so pissed,
I
yo.
know. It's so iconic.
They didn't even give like a time when they were taking it down. When it came down, I was like, fuck, man.
The guy got sued, I think. The
Yeah,
owner
yeah,
that
yeah.
for
People
painting
were
over
suing
it.
him, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. But this how I look at it too, right? All right. I didn't ask to drive down the highway and see a Coca-Cola billboard.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Blue Cross Blue Shield. I don't
Yeah.
want to see MTV or this or that. What, you guys get to put whatever you want
Yeah.
without our like, because who knows if I even want to, who's promoting drinking Coca-Cola, right? Like, let's say you are a healthy person, right? And you don't do it. That person's like, I don't want to see that. I don't want my kids to see McDonald's,
Yeah.
which is weird that the McDonald's sponsors the Olympics. Come on, bro. You think those Olympic athletes are eating McDonald's, son?
ain't
Maybe
nobody,
after, but
nobody.
that's crazy, right? How they're one of the biggest sponsors. But that's what I mean. Like, they get to do that. So the corporations could do their form of graffiti, but we can't. Why? Because you don't understand it? Well, I
Yeah.
don't understand yours.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Pretty
Like,
much.
so that's crazy that they do that. And it's like, but I also get, you just spray painting walls, bro.
Yeah.
But if it's good, though, art
I
is
love
art.
Yeah,
I
art is
think
art.
art attracts people, and I think it should be more around than
Than what it is.
what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because what are we staring at? Blank
They
walls?
be-
Come on.
Yeah, they be treating us like criminals, yo. We just want to get our shit out there.
If there was more outlets for like sponsor some walls of a youth center. This month you get to do it. We let it rock for a month. We paint over it, and then the
Yeah.
next kid, and then the next kid, and
Yeah,
the next
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wonder. You think there's a lot of female graffiti artists?
Yeah.
there is, but
There is. You know, they got talent. You know, I seen
Yeah.
a lot of them with talent.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't seen one who's on the next level. I would love to see it. You know,
I think it was
So
that
if there's
one girl that
ladies
had
out
the
there,
claw.
Step it up.
she had like a claw with like three nails.
Yeah.
Like it was like a bear claw almost, and then I had like 3 teardrop looking like things for nails. She was big. I remember seeing her in a documentary. But other than that, it's like you don't
There's
really.
not too many.
Well, even graffiti in general, you can't really be out there like that if you're hitting walls. You can't be like, hey, that's me that did that, because then they're like, I wonder if there's statute of limitations
that's why I
on
love what I
vandalism.
do, because I could easily go online, show my face, I did this. You know what I mean?
Exactly, because then it's like.
You could get the credit, but Banksy, you gotta live a life, you know, away and shit. You know what I mean?
Bro,
He can't
that
show his
guy-
face.
So dope, and how he does like the random things, and how like I just
His
people
art is
wait
just
for it.
amazing.
He'll put like on a post like I'm about to do this, and then people will like wait there, like waiting for him to do it, or like they'll say that Banksy.
Also,
left
he
this in
posts-
print.
Yeah, he posts
used
and
to
then
do
they'll
that.
go and they try to take the shit
Yeah.
and sell it. You know what I mean? Like,
Bro.
Like,
they'll rip out the wall and
Yeah.
sell that shit in a museum.
Yeah.
And his stuff is mad political. When he threw the Guantanamo Bay guy in the orange jumpsuit at Disneyland, bro.
Yeah, he's political as hell.
Bro.
I like it.
No, was it Guantanamo? Yeah, it was. Yup, when they did that torture thing. Bro, I was like, oh, that is in. And does anybody, some people know who he is, obviously. But it's like, you really don't, they had that documentary, what was
Yeah.
it called? Bull in a China Shop?
Yeah.
Exit through the gift shop.
I didn't
Did you see that?
We saw the documentary
Yeah, we
on
saw a
him, but I don't know,
documentary.
what
if
it was
that
called.
one. Yeah.
I think it was called Exit Through the Gift Shop, if I'm not mistaken. I'll Google it later.
All right.
But bro, that's crazy how he does it, where it's like, and it's weird because he just does stencils.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that makes him so, I guess because of the mystery maybe?
Yes, because
Yeah.
it's just like it won't be there. Next day, it's there.
Yeah.
True.
You know, and it's like he's doing it in places where he feels like doing it. You know, like it's just so dope. I love it.
That's crazy, man. Imagine being him though, like you said, he can't.
Yeah, he can't show his face. He's wanted.
And then he did that picture in the museum where it's shredded after they bought it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's amazing.
That's
yo.
freaking creative as hell. Like,
is.
yeah, $1 million. Then watch this.
Yep.
But then now, I feel like that picture's worth $2 million
Yeah.
because of that whole story behind it, that it's shredded on its own. And then I was like, then I started thinking maybe it's a little setup, but they didn't inspect the frame when they got there. They were just like, it is what it is.
They
Just put
probably
it up.
didn't.
Yeah, you know what though? If Banksy gives you something, you just don't touch it. You put it up in what he
Yeah,
gave it to
exactly.
you.
Leave it.
Yeah, you're like, then we're not gonna switch frames. This is Banksy's frame.
Yeah.
That's great. So that what is it? Procreate?
Procreate, yeah. It's dope, yo. Like,
Damn.
I
And
came
that's on
along-
what you do it on an iPad computer?
Yeah, it's iPad Pro, like the. I never had Apple.
So it's an app.
It's an app.
Yeah,
It's
an
for
app
Apple
on
only?
Apple, yeah.
They don't have it for Android?
So I had to
They
switch
mad.
over. But it's dope, yo. I mean, Apple puts out great apps. You know, it's all love. You know, I had to switch. I'm an Android head, but like, if this shit could get me to the next level, I'm just gonna do it. You know, like I came a long way, man. You know, like 88, 89 doing this shit, man. You know, I've been
Man, that's
I've been in the
crazy.
hip hop a long time. A lot of people that that don't know me, man. I mean, I've been
Yeah.
doing this shit since like 88, 89.
That's a long time.
You know, I got into graffiti, I would say around
Mm.
92. You know, like started seeing it in hip hop videos. It started coming out more the trains and everything. And then that's when Artifacts dropped The Wrong Side of the Tracks. And I was like, man, fuck this. I got to start getting into this. But
Bro, that song
at the
iconic.
end of the day, man, I was garbage. You know, basura.
You think?
No, at that
At the
time.
begin-
at that
I was
time,
about to
yo,
be
I didn't-
like-
I didn't have, like,
Yeah.
you know, I didn't know the basics. I didn't know. I was like stuck in the world. Like, how the fuck do they do this? I want to get so good. I was talented. I was always in G&T art classes, but I just couldn't grasp graffiti.
You
know,
could draw though? Like
yeah. But I was always into it. I never found my love. That's what I'm saying. When I got into hip hop and everything, that's when I found the love. I like, that's what I want to do, you
Yeah.
know? But that's what I'm saying. Going back to Jersey Joe, you know, Rhyme, he's the one who basically, you know, witnessed all. That was probably my chair.
Oh, word. I was like, what the?
Nah,
Yeah,
but
so
he's
Jer-
the one that you know,
that what? Like
he basically, you know, we was at a table, like the lunch table that
Yeah.
we always did. And I remember Unock was there, Mike, Area.
Oh, shout out to Unock, man.
Yeah, Unock, Area. I don't how many other people? There's other graffiti artists, but not too
Really,
into
to me, it was Unock, Area, Rhyme. I didn't know, but obviously he was there.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
But that's
really.
how it came off. I think Unock, you know, he recognized my artwork first, and then since he was in relation with Rhyme, That's when I started going to the lunch table. My shit was still garbage, but he saw potential. He saw potential in my artwork. He was like, "Yo, your name is dope. You know, I don't know anybody with label."
That's
and I got
name.
label from the Jizza track. You know, the labels. I love that song, and that's where I got my name. So this was like back in '97. I already had my name for like 2 years, and then he saw a piece, and then like out of nowhere, he took my letter L, and he was like, "Yo, you can stretch this shit out like this," and I was like, "Whoa!"
Yeah.
I was like, now I'm getting somewhere, you know? And then he started showing me like basics and shit. He was like, "Yo, you have talent. I could see you going somewhere with this." You know what I mean? So I started sitting down with him every day, speaking politics and all. He was a smart dude. And
Rhyme.
Yeah. Even at that time, he was ahead of his time.
He looked a little nerdy, to be honest. Like, it was to the point where I was like,
he was
that
too
ain't
smart.
him.
He was too smart. That dude was too smart. You know what I mean? And
Damn.
But he took me, yo, you know, he didn't give me my talent. He just showed me the basics. I ran off with it. I took what he taught me and ran off with it and created my own shit. But like, if you look at my pieces, look at his, like his old shit, you know, because he's just amazing. He goes into all other creative stuff. But you can still see similarities in my work with his, you know, but I created my own shit, you know.
Yeah, but that's like, always the thing, like with the teacher, the student and the teacher, you know what I mean? Where it's still going to be like that.
And you just run from there.
Yeah, and that's what but it took me years to develop, man. I mean, I'm still not, in my opinion, I'm still not really to the level I want to reach. But like if you look at my shit 7 years ago, I'm way better today than what I was 7 years ago. And from 7 years ago, from there, I was way better at that time. So like,
it's only gonna go.
I'm
up.
increasing. Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
and
now,
I always took years off too. You know, now I'm really back at it though.
But I think I don't think you'll ever be like, that's it, I reached my pinnacle.
Nah,
you know
never,
what I
never.
mean?
An artist should never feel that
Yeah, that's
way.
what I'm saying.
But
you can see the progression.
I reached the level that I was very happy with a couple weeks ago. I was like, yo, this shit I've been trying to do forever. So like, you know, I was happy with that. When I saw that, I was like, okay, this is something I can never do with pencil and pen. You know what I mean? So I was like.
And now what do you draw? You use your finger or a pen?
Nah, it's a pen. It's a digital pen that you gotta, you know, you gotta buy aside from it. It's
and it's made for
that.
It's a Procreate pen.
Cause on the Android, what was the Note? I used to do graffiti on the Note, just tagging and shit. I was already adjusted to the pen and everything. So now it's like a whole bigger thing, you know.
Yeah,
so.
And is it accurate though?
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Like you ever signed a credit card machine things and that thing is always like delayed.
I had and it's built for that. That's why they made it the smoothest art app ever. Everybody says it's the best, and I had the same questions. And then when I started doing it, I was like, yo, this shit is amazing.
Because when I see you do it, right, and I see like you get the video and like you see it, and it's just like, obviously I don't see the pen. But when I see the line go across in the video, is that you really?
No, that's the pen. What it's doing, it's recording me drawing, and then at the end it just takes everything that I've done and.
So how are they so straight? Is that you? That's that nice?
That's a straight hand.
That's me.
Jesus. I was thinking like you're like here to here and then it draws a line straight.
Nah, that took years.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Because I watched the video, I'm like, that's too straight to be a human.
Nah, that's
You know what I mean? Yo, that's crazy. Damn, now I'm going to watch like 70 more of them now that I know. Now I'm going to really be like, wow. Because I see it and I'm like, there's no way. Bro, I can't even draw a circle, let alone.
You know, circles, man, that's an issue. You know, like that's for anybody, you know. They actually give you, you know, a tool for circles because there's not a artist out there that could do a perfect circle. Like,
nah, you need a goddamn, what is it?
You need that. So they give you a tool actually for that. You know, and for some people that suck at outlines, they'll give you tools to make straight lines.
Oh,
you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't do that.
That's crazy. You just freehand that whole thing.
Yeah, I freehand. I do. I've been, look at my original pieces. You can see the whole freehand, you know, so it's not like.
That is not.
I'm not slouch with it. You can look at my shit with pencil. They can't say shit. But
like all his before posts was just
straight, you know, and you could just.
It's not an app. It was like literally paper.
So they can't get that off if they try to say like, yo, the app's helping you. Nah, look at my old shit back in.
True,
fucking,
right?
You know,
Because then that's what I was saying. People could be like, oh, you're cheating with the app. You know what I mean?
I paid my due shit. You know, like
That's what I'm saying. You're allowed to.
yeah,
like,
I paid my dues.
You know what I mean?
I ain't no new artist that just let me pick up this app and become I deserve this shit.
Word, right? Like I bought enough
I feel
paper.
it.
I
Yeah,
killed
yeah,
enough
yeah.
trees.
I'm
No.
done, yo. Like I was really done with art because I was tired of the pencils and shit, you know. And then that's when that gave me new life. I was like, all right, you know, it's a little easier.
Yeah.
You know, you could paint over, you could overlap your you know, colors and everything. So
Do you get like
all
skinny cap,
layers.
fat caps? You know, you could do all that.
You gotta go out there. I'm still looking for more brushes to.
Can you get plugins? Like,
That's what he.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The brush that's
Ooh.
compatible with graffiti. You know, so it's like. You got to go out there and find them. It's like I got to find the graffiti artist that sells them. You can make them, but I'm not doing all of that. These guys already know what they're doing, so I'd rather just buy the $5 brushes and move on with my life. You know, sit there and
I'm a
try to
sucker
figure
for
that shit out.
convenience, bro. I'll pay for convenience. I'm not
$5.
looking,
I'm not
bro.
gonna sit there and try to figure something out to save
Ain't nobody got
$5.
time for that. They got time, but I ain't got time for that, bro. Life is crazy. You want me to be
I
out
don't know
here?
how to do all of that shit with the, I'm new to that thing, so I just
That's
buy
like
the
coding.
brushes.
00110. You're like, bro, just do it for me.
It's dope, yo. It brings it to a whole nother level. So
Damn, that's
so
dope,
I'm
though.
gonna have, if there are any fans of mine, I'm gonna have some dope shit in the future.
Do you sell these? Is there a potential to
Nah,
sell them?
you know,
you don't think he should?
No, he just doesn't.
Oh, do you think he should?
I
I
just
think
don't like.
everyone always asks, like either for tattoo design or something. I think before, because like of the pencil markers and stuff, so it was a lot of work.
Harder.
It was harder. So he was like, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
Probably
Like,
now I
So
consider.
that's why we got him the app. Like I want him to do more. Like I want him to either do T-shirts or something. Like I want him to do more. He's
I'll probably get
talented.
into that.
I think I would just sell label. Like I'm not doing your name.
Yeah.
But
Listen.
the thing is, it's like he doesn't even have to do graffiti. He can tag their names. He's so ill at tagging.
Yeah, your
Like,
hand style's dope too.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
amazing. It's so straight, and like even if he like rewrote quotes on T-shirts or something, like he's so ill with it.
Oh man.
We'll see what's up.
That's
We still
what's
got
up.
time.
Hell yeah. And
But it's
then-
all love though.
He has support, there's a lot of
Word,
people
bro.
that would.
Listen, I was gonna do the graffiti piece that you did label for me. Remember?
Yeah, like I said, man. I already told you before. I'm gonna do you.
A dope.
Man, come on. That was how many years ago that was? Like, I'll be like pissed off if you got that one on you.
Yeah, imagine.
You know,
That's why I
like,
gotta
yo,
be
I'm
good.
better
Imagine
today,
if I
you know what I'm
tatted that.
saying?
You're gonna be like, yo, I'll pay for the
No, it
laser.
still was dope. It still would
was
look
still-
hot.
yeah.
But like in an artist's mind,
Yeah.
it's still gonna look dope to other people. But like in an artist's mind, like, I could do better.
Yeah.
It's just like anybody who writes or whatever. Like,
Exactly.
I
it's
could
like
do
you hear
better.
a track, one of my old tracks.
Because
I'm
that
like,
shit was
"Ooh."
like 7 years old.
Yeah, because
So,
that was
like,
back when I had the skate shop, I think.
Yeah.
When you gave
That
me
shit was so dope.
Yeah, bro.
That shit was dope.
That shop was dope. I met a lot of cool people through there, and it was like the skating culture. I noticed it was just like hip hop.
That shit
And
was dope.
They have the same code that we have. Where
Yeah,
like you could
yo,
either
and them-
fake it or it's crazy.
They're bigger hip hop heads than the people
Yeah.
doing hip hop.
Anybody.
Bro,
Yes.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. Skateboarders are fucking biggest hip hop heads in the world. They
Underground raw
know their shit.
hip-hop.
They know their shit. I love them, yo.
Bro,
Peace to
it
all the
was so dope.
skateboarders out there. Yo.
Word,
Keeping
word.
hip hop alive.
Shout out to
yo.
my homie Kelsey Liberation. Oh, I could keep on going. J Mass, Oscar, y'all.
They're
Y'all know what
dope,
it is.
yo.
Bro, it's crazy.
That's
how
why
you
when
like-
I see like videos with skateboarders in it, like, you know what I mean? I love that shit because, especially with the hip hop like environment and everything, I think that's so hip hop. And back in the days, they didn't consider that. It just started, merging into each
Yup.
other because it was divided. You drive, you ride a skateboard. Oh, you in the suburbs or some shit. Like it
Yup.
started merging
And then
into
you're
hip
like,
hop.
yup.
And then like, every time I was by a skateboarder, they're pumping some real dope shit like hip hop.
For
not
real.
not that fucking bullshit that we hear today. It's like,
Yeah, I know. Because there was always raw hip hop.
yeah, like they're dope, yo. I like skateboarders.
That's the thing. Like some people will take hip hop, and it's like I guess because like skateboarders are considered like outcasts when it first started. It's like, oh
Yeah.
look, it was just like, oh, you breakdancing on the corner, get a
Yeah.
job. Like you know what I mean? Like what are you skinny skateboard? Even that, you gonna play video games all day, bro? Video gamers
Yeah,
make
yeah.
mad bread now.
Yeah, they
so all
do.
the parents
You
are
can't
like,
even say that
damn,
shit.
why did I tell them not to
Yeah.
play?
Yeah. But
You're
that
like-
takes a lot of talent.
Oh yeah, that takes skill. It's like anything.
You know,
You gotta
reaction.
play skill.
It's like gamers. It's just pure instinct of how fast you can react towards something. In my opinion, you know, gaming is just all instinct.
Hand,
it's like
eye,
baseball.
like,
yeah, it's all instinct. The right timing,
Strategy.
instinct.
Strategy, true, because they can't just be out here willing. I was playing Call of Duty earlier.
I suck in games. Done,
Bro.
My brother used to my older brother used to beat a game like within a day or two.
And your mom's like, well, I just bought you the damn thing. He's like, Mom, I'm that
They
nice.
eat, sleep, dream, and like everything game. That's all they do. They're stuck in a room playing a game.
Damn. I mean, it's dope. I mean, video games are dope, especially now in these Corona times where people ain't got nothing to do. You know what I mean? They're in there chilling, playing video games, doing whatever. But so you did that, right? And now I also wanted you here because you guys go to like dope, real movie locations.
Yeah.
And like, at first I seen one, and I figured you guys were on vacation and just happened to stumble on it. And I was like, oh shoot, that's dope. Like they was over here doing whatever vacation, and they were like, somebody told them, you know, this is where they, and you guys were like, click. And I thought, and then I seen another one and another one. I'm like, oh, this is what they do.
Yeah,
I was like, that is so dope. Because somebody does it with album covers, with hip hop album covers. I seen somebody do that. They go and then they do that. But I didn't see them with movies like that. You know what I mean?
It's fun, man.
What made you start that?
Well, I started, like, a lot of people probably think I started doing this shit now, but like I always had this thing for, you know, everybody knows I'm a Goonies fan, so it started from the Goonies. In 1985, I went to the movies, and I remember that shit because when I came out from there, that was my favorite movie since, you know. Like, I never had it to this day.
Yeah.
There ain't another movie that's gonna be better than this for me.
Yeah.
Besides probably Forrest Gump and Lost Boys, you know, my other shit.
I didn't even watch Forrest Gump in its entirety.
You gotta watch it.
I can't.
It's amazing.
Something about Tom Hanks, bro. Where it's
I
like,
don't want to get into that.
no,
shit.
not that. Just acting wise.
Yeah.
Just like his acting
Bro,
wise,
he's
I'm like,
amazing movie.
You
He's
gotta,
good.
You gotta look at
No,
it.
It's
that
just to
movie's
me.
amazing.
I just
Oh,
seen
yeah.
it halfway, and I'm like, oh.
But
like-
that's how it started. So, you know,
Yeah.
I became obsessed with that neighborhood, with the, you know, the
Where's it at?
cold. It's in Astoria, Oregon. And it's really there.
Damn.
You know what I mean? So, like, you know, as a kid, you see the gold, the pirate ships and everything. It's just an 80s kid's fantasy, you know? So
To
it's
go
like,
there.
yeah, so like I've been obsessed. So I was like, yo, where is this place? At that time, no internet, no nothing. So I used to sit back and wait for the credits and then like to see if, you know, something about the state. Or
And it'll
something.
say it at the end?
It said Oregon. So I was like, oh shit, that's in
Wow.
Oregon. So when 2007 came out, you know, with the Google Maps, that's when I started finding these places. You know, I started going deep into Street View, everything, you know,
True.
trying to get
Street
my
View.
shit
That
together.
probably
But
changed it.
my first filming location, just to let you know that I've been doing this for years. 1994, I went to the World Trade Center, you know, before all the bombings and shit, for the Home Alone 2. I have a picture with me with the towers, like how he's looking up at the towers when he goes
got
there.
that?
Yeah.
Still,
So, like, I still
that's
got it. So like I said, I gotta combine them
Make like
to
an
make
album.
it, yo, it's dope.
You gotta convert
But
them
like
to
that-
digital. God forbid.
Yeah. No, I got them. I got a lot of copies.
Yeah.
So it started like that. So I went out there, 14 years old, me and my boy Chris, and I met somebody from Harlem out there that I knew and shit. We all met up and did this. You know, I did a couple of Home Alone filming locations. I went to the where's that shit called? The Plaza Hotel. I went to FAO, Swartz, like around those areas where he was all around. So this was 94. So I always had this thing in me, you know. So you know, early in the years, I always wanted to do this, but we had kids early. We couldn't travel, you know, getting our life together.
Yeah, of course.
So once I
But
got
we took them to.
oh yeah, I even took them to the Home Alone filming locations.
Home Alone and Big.
And Big, yeah, I got
Damn,
them.
you
I
did
got
that
them.
too?
Yeah, I
Piano
actually got
and
that.
everything,
Yo,
yeah.
thank you for reminding me. I got them jumping on the piano like Tom Hanks and the Big and shit. So like, and I did that shit back in like 2009. You know, before people were probably doing this
so
shit.
you been
So I've been doing it, but I
doing
never
this.
knew how to get it out there. You know, whatever. So
Of course.
once, you know, we started getting it, things were going well for us in life and shit, so we're able to travel, you know.
Yeah.
So
So I wanted to go to Oregon because I'm a nature lover, and he went for his filming locations.
Goonies, that was a dream
You
of
get
mine.
knocked out, kill two birds with one
Yeah,
stone.
Bro, it was an amazing trip over there. You know, we
Oregon's
only had
probably
4 days.
beautiful,
We want to
right?
go back.
Mad
we only had 4
green.
days. Oh, it was
Yes,
beautiful, man.
it's amazing.
And they got so many filming locations out there. I didn't have enough time to get them all because I'm trying to make both of us happy. You know, I can't just, you know, she's not
Like, no wood
into
trails
some of the
today.
movies.
Like, we ain't hiking today.
Nah, but we had the best of both worlds there.
Word.
You know, we've been around like Tennessee, North Carolina, Georgia, Florida, Tennessee.
Damn, these are all for filming slash
yeah,
vacations.
I still got a lot more coming. You know, like I said, I had the California trip canceled. I had another Florida trip canceled. I had a Maine trip canceled.
all because of Corona
all
and all
COVID
that.
shit, man.
that's
You know,
so
like
wild.
I had
Salem
so
one might be
much. I had
canceled,
so
too.
much plans to bring out more and more. You know, but
that's
COVID's ruining
rough.
everything. So hopefully I could travel by this fall again. You know, like it's already 3 trips canceled, but I was able to do some this year. You know,
Because
so I can't be
those were
happy.
flying trips. I'm assuming.
yeah,
You're not
yeah.
driving to Oregon. You
Yeah,
don't need a
yeah,
month
yeah.
to do that.
So that's when, you know, we traveled down the East Coast. I already had them already mapped out on my maps and stuff. So, you know, we were able to knock those out since we were able to drive there. You know, it's a long drive and a lot of driving, but, you know, it was fun.
It's
man.
worth it, though. You
the
with
family-
the fam, road trips. People don't
family
chill
loves
no
it,
more.
man.
It's more of an adventure than
Yeah,
a
the kids
vacation.
love it. And
Yeah.
it takes us to all different places we never knew existed. You know, it's like not only the filming locations, but there's a reason why they film them there because it's
Yeah.
beautiful, like, and everything. You know,
Like,
so like,
even the drive to places, you'll see things that you never seen before. So it's like, you know, it's just
Yeah,
It's a
It's
whole thing. It's like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not just that place. It's getting there.
so
and then
many
the-
states,
yeah.
man, you know, South Carolina, and then you meet great people. Like, you know, I was at the Outer Banks. Like, if people watched the movie Outer Banks, you know, there's the hotel where they go in and
I think I seen a picture. It was like somebody climbing.
Yeah,
almost or something, right?
yeah. They go in there, they steal money out the safe and everything. They
What?
find a map or something like that. I forgot. And we met the people there. You know, like we actually went over there and met Robbie and
Marky.
Robbie and Marky.
What?
Shout out to them. Cool as hell. They
They let us in.
let us
the
in. We're the
room.
only ones they let us in there. You know, like he said, mad people knocked, but he wasn't having it for some reason.
And that's
you know.
the hotel?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
hotel.
yeah.
But they don't sell that room. Is it a
No, it's
functioning
theirs.
hotel?
No,
Yeah, it's a functioning,
it's
yes.
an actual hotel because we stood in the hotel.
Oh,
we were
but just that room they don't
Yeah.
rent out.
Yeah, nah. So like we built a relationship with them. You know, our kids, they have kids, and man, it was just an amazing week. You know, and he's like, yo, you're the only people I ever let in this room, and the funny thing was, we made like a scene. Well, how was it? Like we did the directing.
they
we created
we
the same
basically recreated
scene.
the scene.
And
You recorded
we
it?
were
I
out
was
the
the-
window and everything. Yeah, I got the video.
And my son and him were replaying the whole.
We're
scene.
replaying like we're the two guys walking in the
Reacting.
room, looking in the safe, and he was you know, guiding us and everything. It was pretty cool. Shout
Yeah,
out to
see,
the man.
like
that-
your kids are gonna grow up and be like, "Yo, me and my dad and my mom, we
Yeah.
used to, or we
They-
still do." Like, and they might do that when they have kids.
Well, we made
Yeah.
it, we actually had that discussion the other night, and he made sure like he wants to continue this even as they get older.
Ah, that's so good, right?
You
Because
know.
you guys did it. Now you look down, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, rubbed off on them.
Yeah, it was fun, man. You know, going out there. Not only that, they just made the trip better. Like he had the kayak. We were going in the swamps with the alligators. You know, besides all the
alligator?
film, besides the filming locations. Yo, it was cool, man. I mean, there's
Beating the wall.
alligators around there.
Experience, like, you don't
Like you
know.
had
Yeah.
that fear in you, yo. Like you know what I mean?
Don't
Like
tip
it's
this
crazy.
over.
But yo, the shit was fun, yo. Like they you know they provided us with more. You know,
Yeah,
more
more
stuff to do.
expensive than what you would've thought.
exactly. So I didn't expect to do all of that. So shout out to them, man. Like
Yeah,
they
that's
made
dope.
it. They made it good. You know, what else did we do? John B's house. You know, we
went
done
to-
Halloween.
We did
What-
Halloween, John B's, which
John
is the
B's house
Outer
is the
Banks.
Outer Banks.
And
but
that's
a lot
all
of
in the
people-
same.
And
It's
like,
all it's all around. It's scattered.
It's scattered in South Carolina.
But that's all
In
South
North
Carolina?
Georgia,
Oh,
South Carolina, North Carolina. Like it's all scattered, and we had like over 10 days or more, something like that, to do all of this. So
Yeah.
we didn't do it all at once. We wake up, we had a plan, you know, like, okay, we're gonna knock these out in the morning, and then we come home and chill. We're gonna do our vacation. So it's
Yeah.
not like we go out there and just do these filming locations, just we have fun too as well.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
So we go there, you know, do that, and then come home, chill at the the pool, go out to eat, you know, do stuff like that.
Normal vacation. You just
it's
up
fun.
for 2-3 hours. It's just go bang this out,
exactly.
and
But
then come back.
it brings us to like dope places. So it's like they bring us out to islands and shit. You know, like the time, like what's it called, the Forrest Gump, like where the Vietnam scenes and shit. You know, that shit was amazing when I went over there.
And it's crazy because it probably looks like Vietnam.
I felt like and Outer Banks, the lighthouse. If anybody knows the lighthouse scene, if anybody knows the lighthouse scene, when they went up there, we went to the lighthouse too. You know, I still got pictures to put up in the future. But man, that place, that island was amazing, man. You know, it brings us to places that we never thought we'll be at. Then we're like, go in there. It's like, holy shit, this looks like Vietnam. It does.
That's what I'm saying, right? It looks like Vietnam, and it's like
that's the reason why they filmed it there. I was like, yo. I remember like me and her, we just got out the car to take a pic because it looked dope.
It just looked like a jungle.
A car passes by. She's like, be careful for the alligators in there. We're like, whoa. Like, yo, let's get the fuck back in the car.
Nah, but like you said, what?
That, yo?
She
Like,
did. She was like, be careful, there's alligators.
There's alligators in there. I was like, whoa. And it's like swampy areas and shit along an island. So I was like, all right, it's time to get back in the car.
I mean, there's alligators there.
Yeah, it's mad alligators. South Carolina's gorgeous, man.
Damn.
It's gorgeous, man. A lot of. I never thought it was as tropical as it was. So that's why.
That's what I'm envisioning. I'm like,
trees.
I'm thinking like the beach, and then
yeah, same as North Carolina too. You'd be surprised, like when we went to the Conjuring house. You know, it's like that was another movie, The Conjuring.
Oh,
you know,
that's right. That's right. They had the tree, right? That weird.
The weird
looking
tree. Yeah, that was made for the set. Actually, a lot of people want to know that. So it was actually a tree that they built on the set. He still has pieces.
That's a
from
fake
it.
tree.
It's a fake tree.
It's a fake tree,
It's
bro.
not a real tree.
Get out of here.
Movie magic.
What? Even the one day you took a picture, it looked like he's planted in the ground.
But what he did was he took a swing where the tree was at, and you could swing there. So my kids were swinging, but
Yeah, like so that bungee rope that they used, he kept it and used it to attach the string on it.
Yeah, so it's dope where it was at, you know. But he still had the pieces from the tree that he showed us.
Yeah, he has pieces of like the fake tree, and it looks real.
Yo, it's dope. I got pictures. I'll post them up in the future, But like I said, with that place, man, it ain't the house you got to be scared of, man, because it's like the ghost. We went inside, whatever, but it's the outside of the house you got to be scared of, bro. There's like wildlife out there that's crazy, yo. I was like, holy shit.
What, like snakes?
Alligators, because everybody who watched the movie know there's the Black River in the back, where she sees the body floating in the water. And that place, when I was walking on the boardwalk, he specifically told me, like, yo, be careful about the snakes and the and alligators. I was like, all right, but you're safe up
come
there.
here.
Yeah, he says he hits alligators sometimes.
He says when the alligators come close, he gotta hit
on his
them.
boat and he has to hit him with the paddles.
Yeah, because then you gotta let them know this ain't your house, bro.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because then
But
they
they're
get comfortable.
coming for food and shit. He's like, yo, I gotta bang him in the head. He's like, I feel so bad, but I gotta scare him away because I can't come out and have these jokers like,
Yeah, you can't let them think that this is home.
Yeah,
Because then next thing you know, there's a kid here. I don't know if he got kids or not, but they can't even play in the backyard.
No.
Next thing you know, you got these dinosaurs that are still around creeping on your lawn. Like,
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to him too, man. He was an
Damn.
amazing dude, man. We went there twice and he invited us back again, in the future to go shoot guns with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, go fishing and shoot guns.
Like go shoot, guns, fishing.
Nice.
I want
And
to
he
go on the
owns
boat.
that house. That's his
Yeah.
house. Is he a young guy, old guy?
No, he's older. He's been there since what, 1980?
It was his parents' house.
Yeah, his parents' house, and his
then-
parents passed away, and he took over it.
Why did they pick that spot for the filming
look
location?
So
at it.
eerie looking.
Look at it.
I didn't even see The Conjuring either.
What?
I
You
don't watch
bugging,
movies.
Bro.
That's
that
crazy,
shit is
right?
dope. But like you look at the eeriness, yo,
It's
and
so
it's
eerie.
just it's.
Like
it's
the
Were you
outside
were you there at
so
nighttime?
wicked.
Nah, I want to do that. Like I said, that's gonna be the future. I'm gonna be chilling with him in the night. That's my goal. I was actually gonna bring a huge Conjuring fan out there, like to make his dreams come true.
Yo,
So
that would be so dope.
yeah, like I got that connect for him. So he's like, yo, so we're trying to establish a date with all this COVID shit going on.
Yeah.
So when I go over there, I'm gonna finish a bunch of shit that I couldn't finish.
Yeah.
So I was gonna take him out there, like.
Damn, that's
Another
dope.
thing that
This house, Conjuring, wasn't the only house that was. I mean,
the movie that was
filmed
they
there.
had
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow, right?
Sleepy Hollow. I Know What You Did Last.
I know what you
Summer.
did last summer.
in this one guy's
And
house.
it's- Yeah,
One guy's house.
Blue Mountain Slate.
Yeah, Blue Mountain Slate.
Like, a lot of movies were filmed there. Yeah.
They're probably like, he's cool. Let's just call whatever up and be like, yo, can we get your house for?
Yeah, that's how he told us. That's what they do. And
yeah, just his property is so huge.
it's huge.
Oh,
he got
It's
forests
so
over there where they
nice.
did the
It's like
Sleepy
so much
Hollow.
trees. It's just so it's eerie. It's just dope. It's a perfect
It's
spot to
man,
make a
I could
movie.
chill there all day in the environment and see the
And then
wildlife
like,
and
the
shit.
back of his house is the Black River.
Yeah, the Black River, yo,
Yeah,
and it's mad
so-
snakes,
and it's like you
everything,
have-
yo. It's
Did you
like
see anything
otters.
there?
Trees.
I seen I wasn't there for too long, but my son witnessed some crazy shit, like some bug snatched a wasp out the air and just landed on the floor and just started eating them. We're like, yo, what the hell?
This is
Like
crazy.
Yeah.
some big ass fly grabbed a big ass wasp and just started eating them in midair and fell to the floor. Like
Oh,
when I
man.
saw that shit, I was like, yo, fuck the ghost.
Where's the off? Give me the off.
Oh my god! Yeah, standing there, we were.
I was like, yo, get me away from
Another
there.
thing, all the
Yeah.
mosquitoes.
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
it's probably.
So
Was it
much.
hot when you went?
Yeah.
Summertime.
Yeah, it was really hot, man.
Damn.
It was cool. But like I was able to get that day too when I was able to get the Halloween Kills filming locations. That movie was supposed to come out in October, but now next year. So I was able to get that as well.
So you went to a movie location that ain't even out
Yeah,
yet?
and I got them. I already got them. Like connects. The thing with
Yo,
the thing
keep those connects on the low.
the thing with that, it's like you had people who work together as well who do what you do. So it's like I had, connections.
Like a
that-
little
that help-
community,
yeah,
like a
yeah,
forum.
Yeah, that we
That's
look each
exactly-
other out. Like, yo, we, do this, do that. So like I had a dude on my Facebook, Instagram who's a huge Halloween
I would
fan.
think it'd be greedy, like where they're like, I'm not gonna tell you.
No.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna tell you who to
Yeah,
call.
yeah. Nah. I know
you'll-
what you're
you'll
saying.
You get me?
some. You got
There's
some
some
like that.
because like I'm not giving out John B's address or nothing, Like,
Yeah, out of
there's gonna
respect
be there's
for
gonna
him,
be
though.
people,
Yeah.
and that's a private resident. I found that shit. My daughter found that shit. Like my daughter found that because
Vic, we
that
were
was
one
a
night,
story.
like-
Yo, bro, I had the
fan
source
out here.
I had
Your
a source
FBI,
for him.
FBI job.
Yeah, and
Literally, we were literally like it was him on his phone. I was on my phone. My daughter and my youngest son. We were all on our phone.
Yeah.
In the maps trying to find this
Yo,
house.
yeah, no. What happened was I had a source to know where it's at, right?
Yeah.
I had this source, so I knew where it could be by. So I went over there. I haven't watched the film in a while, so when I saw this house, I'm like, yo, this might be it because I didn't have the picture of it on me. I
Yeah.
didn't come fully prepared for it.
Yeah.
So we're taking pictures by it, doing all this shit. We come home like, yo, that shit ain't it.
Oh no!
So
How many times that ever happened?
that happened twice to me.
No way. You went somewhere, you was stunting on them,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
you're like,
then you gotta go back. Like,
you're like,
fuck.
bro, I can't believe I
didn't
goofed
yeah,
this.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But shit happens.
Yeah, of course.
And
You
then
know,
they,
that-
they took his address completely out of
Yeah,
Google
they took
Maps
it out, like,
because
yo-
they're filming there now.
Everything. So so I was like, yo, we gotta go back and try to figure this out. Yo, we went home, all of us as a team. We were on our phones. Like, it was quiet for like 10 minutes. Like looking at the maps, like, yo, could this be it? Whatever. So we went back to the same spot because that's the only spot that it was leading us to.
yep.
So when you go there, it's like this, it's a weird area. You can't just stop and like, it's crazy. Like it's
Yeah.
a wooded, it's a dirt road. And it's like a circle with all leads of paths that lead to houses.
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
So it was abandoned houses there, like 2 abandoned houses. And then my daughter was like, Daddy, I think it's there. And I was like, no, I don't think so. Because
For
it had
real.
like a trespassing sign, whatever.
And she gets sad and she comes up to me and she's like, Mommy, I think it's there, but he's not gonna let me go because it says no
Trust
trespassing.
yeah,
you
of
know.
course, yeah.
So I'm like, I know
said-
he's not talking about no trespassing. Now you already done trespass so many times, so you're not gonna
Word.
keep her.
But it
So I
leads
told
to a
her-
road. I don't know where
Yeah.
the fuck it's going.
Yeah.
So I was like, go. And she's like, but he said no. I'm like, go.
Yeah.
She went and then she started like,
Yo, lad, she looks, and then like I look down, she's like, oh, it's here. So that's when we start going and like,
You're like, oh, my
found
bad.
it.
You get ice cream later.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
She's
I'm saying?
a beast though. My daughter's a beast. Like when she wants something, she goes for
yeah.
the jugular
Yeah.
too. Like
she takes after.
yeah,
me for
she's
that.
she's just like me. I got my son who's like
me?
the
Yeah.
He's the advisor. Like yo, chill.
Yup.
There's times like that. Don't do that. That's going.
He got a
off
good sense
overboard.
of, like,
Yeah,
his
yeah.
radar's good. Like, he's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah,
I don't know. His
Yeah,
fight or
yeah,
flight is good. Like, he's like,
He's
ooh.
really good with that. My daughter, she's just like me, 0 F's given. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
she just
She's
goes
like,
for
let's
it,
just go.
Let's just do it. And how old is she?
She's 13.
13.
13. She just turned 13.
Damn.
But yeah, that's why I take her like when it was the Outer Banks, filming location. I took her with me like John B's house. I went there a couple times because I had to cover up a few areas there. So
Yeah.
like she don't care. So I'm like, yo, get in the car. We'll get in the morning. And
Yeah.
we're doing this shit because she'll go in there with me like, no F's
Yeah,
given.
like that. Let's do it. That's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
dope.
I love her, I
though.
love her, I
That's
love
dope.
her.
Raise a strong woman. You know what I mean? In the
she's
future.
awesome.
You know
And
what I mean?
we had so much fun. We did the TikTok out there. Like I dressed up as John B. You know, doing the father-daughter thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I never
you
done
gotta
shit
do it.
like that in
Yeah,
my
you
life.
gotta do it.
You know, but like sometimes you got to put your pride aside
Of
and
course.
just do, you know, what's best for your daughter.
Yeah.
And you know what? After the results, I was like, man, I could do this more often.
For real.
It's fun.
You got to do
know?
that. You know what I mean? Because then, like I said, you don't ever want your kids to be like, it's crazy. You're like, I gotta do a TikTok video. Like, what is this? Right?
Well, she kept on begging us for it. We were like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because TikTok could be sketchy.
Yo, she put me, you know, she had a wig on me, bro. Like, you know what I
But
mean? Like,
that's what I'm saying. That's
I have
good
some-
dad stuff,
She had a
though.
wig
I had
on
some
him.
Hawaiian shirt
She had a
on looking
Hawaiian
like Jay-Z
shirt,
and shit.
the
Like,
bandana tied around his neck, something
I-
never doing his
whatever.
neck.
She dressed me up. I was over there, and to top it off, I had Nike shorts on. Like,
Word. But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, that's just good dad stuff. You know what I mean?
it was fun, man.
Because our oldest son's a huge Halloween. He's a huge Michael Myers fan, like huge. So he
Yeah.
took him to the location.
We took him to that house too, man. That was a mission.
No,
you know, I don't
no,
want to
Michael-
get. I don't want to get
All
into
his
like.
locations were a mission.
Yeah,
No.
his locations were hard because, you know, everything was like with people around or some shit. Like you can't get nothing easy with the Michael Myers with the
Yeah.
latest Halloween film. You know, it was
That's the
always
Kills
like,
one that ain't out yet?
No,
No,
no.
like the
I done
older
those.
ones,
I'm
too.
gonna put those out when the movie comes out next year. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I showed a couple of Halloween fans early. You know,
Yeah.
they're happy to see them.
Word.
You know, I don't want to put them out there yet, so I let the
Yeah.
Halloween fans see them. But what were we saying? The
No, his locations were just
yeah. You know, we got into the house, man. You know, Laurie Strode's house, and man, that shit was in the middle of a forest, like really hidden, yo. Like, if you see the movie, you can see the road pathway in there, man. We went there twice. I had to cover it up. Like, I forgot to get the upstairs. Once again, you mess up.
Yep,
Because you
yep.
get too excited, you get scared because you don't know what you're entering. You know,
Exactly.
so it's like you forget shit, and you know, we came home, forgot the upstairs. I was like, damn, we got to go back. So, you know, the second time was like even harder because there's police around. Not to get into that whole story.
Yeah.
But like there's police around and everything. So we had to like take an opposite way, go through bushes with possible snakes. But, you know, my son loves Halloween so much.
You
know,
gotta do it for him.
I'm a big
You
fan.
gotta do it for him.
Yeah, he's just a huge Michael Myers fan. Like he's top notch, you know. So like we did it and we got it. It was fun, man. It's all about making memories, man. You know, it's like this is stuff that we'll remember like forever. And we got a lot more movies coming out, you know. We done a lot, you know, we done a lot.
And now, you think it'll only, because you really kind of only want America, right? Because what movies were you going to go to? Paris or UK?
Yeah, it's
Like,
garbage.
right?
There's a few out
Then you
there
could,
that I wanted to
but
get,
it's like,
I
America's
mean,
good enough.
Yeah, America got the real iconic
Yeah.
areas, you know, especially California. That's the spot that I was supposed to get to this year. So, but like, I'm happy. Thank God, like, in a sense that happened because the stuff that I got from the Outer Banks would have never happened because I got there so early. I got the gold house. People, you can't even go to the house that they went in the basement for the gold. I got that shit. I was in that hole. I was in the hole where the gold was at. You can't even go there. They locked the shit up now when I went back.
They locked it up now.
You know, so like
You got to stay like almost ahead of the...
Yeah, when they're new, you got to go right away before people screw it up.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying?
Yep.
And we got the Outer Banks. If we would have took the Cali trip, this shit would have never happened. So I was able to get the things early and before everybody ruins it.
I didn't even think about that aspect.
Yeah.
You got to be one of the first people.
Yo,
Like, you got to be on
I
it.
know I'm the first one to get John B's house, bro. Like I got that shit recorded. I was sitting in the patio where they sit at and everything. You know what I mean? I took my son there. We used to wake up in the mornings, go there for the sunrises and shit because it's such a beautiful area. And it's only made for filming, it seems. You know, like I don't know what
Does he live there, though?
Nobody lives there. It's like a rental for, I don't know if it's a filming thing or whatever, but like.
Because I be wondering about that, like, you know, like the house in Chicago where they filmed Shameless. You're like,
No.
somebody live
I
there?
looked that up there. An old lady lives there. But what happened with that, all the interiors after season 1 was filmed in the studio. So like they have the exteriors there, but not the interiors. They built a studio just
To
like
mimic
it.
that,
So the
so
lady,
all the house
because
scenes.
how many seasons they're gonna go there every year and disrupt that
They're
lady?
at 10 seasons right now.
Yeah, so they only do the exteriors
Love
now
that
there.
show.
Yo, so man, I'm watching
love that
season
shit.
10 now. They put it on
Yeah.
Oh
Netflix.
yeah, I'm on like
Yeah.
season. I'm episode 3 or so.
Yeah, I think I'm at like I started it and then I fell off.
See, I wanted to do that, but it's too
Man, Fiona's
easy.
not there though.
Yeah, Jacob went there. You know Jacob?
Yeah,
He's
I
over-
saw
yeah,
that.
he
I
went
gave
there.
him props on
yeah,
that.
that was dope.
I know if Jacob sees my comment in the future when he sees on the memory, he's like, "Yo, you got that off." I remember saying
Yeah,
that because
yeah.
you know I do this shit.
Word.
So like that was one of the locations I wanted to try, you know. But like if
Yeah.
I went to do shameless filming locations, like the shit that I do, I try to get shit that nobody.
Would even think about.
Yeah, that's like my thing. I like going to the places that are not easy to get or find. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anybody could go to New York
Like
City.
the ones that will probably get you in trouble. And
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
I do.
But you gotta cross boundaries.
Yeah, I do all
sometimes.
the
You have to.
trespassing.
You
I
have
do.
to. You have to. Listen, you're not disrespecting anybody. You're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
stealing
Yeah,
anything.
no.
Yeah, exactly.
You're not taking branches off of leaves.
Yes.
You're not taking a brick or a piece of the
No,
fence.
I do that though.
You know what I mean?
I do that though. I take souvenirs. I do.
Oh
take-
yeah, I mean,
I take.
but it's
took
not
a
to the
few.
point where you're out here just ripping out. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's
Not
it's
ripping,
normal.
Like, you know,
But
Wi-Fi's there
I
or something.
yeah, I done a lot of trespassing.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know,
you
but
have
like.
to.
I
That's the
realized,
graffiti in
I
you.
realized, yeah, I realized how ghetto I am compared to other filming locators because these guys respect it, like the trespassing. I guess they're scared. Me, I got like no F's given. I don't care. I
No.
didn't drive out here for nothing. you
That's
know?
what I'm saying.
It's like the Forrest Gump. Like I haven't posted
That
up the
one,
pictures yet. I'll post them up in the future. But I walked down where he ran up to the house where
Yeah.
it used to be at. You know, like they only built the house for the film and they couldn't keep it up because of like the restrictions. They built the
yeah,
house
yeah.
there without any code or anything, so they had to knock it
yeah,
down
they were
after.
like, there ain't nobody
It was
living
for,
in here.
It was for the film, but it was trespassing. I walked all the way in there, like, you know, I had to do it. It was a dream of mine. You know, I dreamed
Yup.
of fucking going to the house, so it's
Yeah.
like I had to do it. You know, so like I go in there, get it, and you know, there's like a lot of locations, like the Halloween house. You know, what else?
So that
Trespass everywhere, man.
yeah, but I mean that comes. That's part of the territory.
I went to Bubba's house in Forrest Gump. That was another trespass I did, but I didn't care.
Yeah,
John
I mean,
B's
yeah.
house. I done. I could keep going on, man. What was the Tennessee one?
Evil Dead.
Evil Dead. I trespassed. I got caught with that one, but
Yeah.
I smooth talked my way out.
Word,
See,
word.
I said it with the piece of the chimney in my hand and shit.
You're like,
I had a piece of a souvenir. Like I said, I grabbed the
Like,
shit.
he was literally
I had it
hiding
on the side. The
They
shit was
tried to
heavy as
hide
hell
it.
too.
It
The
was
shit was
like
big.
yeah.
Like,
So I had
there's nothing to hide in
anybody who's an Evil Dead fan, they know the chimney, the cabin. I took a piece of the chimney.
Yeah.
I still got it. My son got like a collection thing of all souvenirs
Yeah.
from what we done.
Listen, you ain't the only one.
So I grabbed the piece and I got caught. You know, but we smooth talk and she's like, "Oh, now y'all could go back in there." You know, like
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Like, I
like-
already did what I had to do.
yeah, I'm like, nah, I'm ready. I
We
already
good,
seen it.
we good.
I'm trying to hide the
I
brick
got
behind
it.
my ass.
Word. Like I got it. Now, is there any movie that you wish you would have did that you no longer could? Like, you know what I mean? Is there something that you're like, we should have did it and now it's too late? You know what I'm saying?
There's times that I messed up and had no chance to go back and do it. You know, like that hurts. That hurts when you go back and you see the pictures like, damn, this shit was wrong. You know, you can't, like she always says too, don't get upset. You can't get all of them, you know, and I take her advice. It's true. You can't.
Yeah. It's
But,
impossible. It's impossible.
Let me see. When I was in Oregon, yeah, I regret it because there was a couple of ring locations that I could have gotten, but it's the time. It's the time. Like I said, I got to make her happy too.
Yeah.
You understand? It's not all about me on these vacations.
Correct.
So, you know, we all love doing it, but
Yeah.
it comes to a time that we all got to think. So,
There's
like,
a compromise to it. You know what I mean?
It was the ring part two. You know, I'm a fan of the ring. There was a couple
We
of
just didn't have enough time in Oregon.
we
so
yeah,
had
we
to
only
go
had
back.
4 days. We had 4 days, and we
Plan
couldn't.
on going back.
Yeah.
It was that I had a couple of kindergarten spot. The cop.
Oh, Arnold
movie.
Schwarzenegger.
I got to
and
visit the school and
DeVito.
everything.
Was it Danny DeVito?
Was it?
No,
no. Kindergarten
It
cop.
was Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
And I forgot that guy's name.
Not Danny DeVito.
No, he
Nah,
wasn't.
that
That's
was twins.
Yeah.
Yup.
What else did I miss out there? Like I missed a few ring spots. I was so pissed. That's why I wanted to go back to Oregon. And I missed a couple of Goonie spots that I couldn't get because of the timing. You know, a couple of Stand By Me spots that I
Stand By
couldn't
Me
get
spots, like-
because of the timing. You know,
Yeah.
so Oregon is infested with these places, but
That's
I couldn't
nuts.
get to all of them because of the timing, and I want to make her happy as well. So, and I don't want to
Do it.
overdo it with
It's
her,
such an
you know?
obscure state that Oregon? You're like,
Oh, it's
what?
beautiful.
Beautiful, man.
Maybe
I
that's
can
what it
see
is.
Why it's so unique. It's beautiful. Like the scenery is just amazing.
It's dope, man. But
And
like,
then, you have towns where Stand By Me was filmed. Where
yeah,
it's
Brownsville.
unique.
That's the shit that I'm talking about that I like doing is
Stand By Me was where?
in Brownsville. It's like in the middle of
Oregon.
nowhere in Oregon. It's in the middle, and they picked that unique town. We sat there, we ate.
It looks so.
It's crazy.
It still looks like it's.
Like
The same.
old timey.
It's still the
Old-timey.
same. That's why it's like
Yeah.
that old fashioned. Like I visited. Anybody knows Stand By Me, the tree house. I was there. You know, I was able to. I was trying to climb on the tree, but I would have slipped and busted my ass.
Yeah, and then
So
like,
I
oh, there
didn't-
goes that.
I didn't
Yeah.
even attempt. Like it was a
Word.
rainy day too, so I was like, man, I wanted to climb up there,
I
like where they was
know.
at. I tried to think, I slipped. I was like, screw that.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
But like, you know, I got to visit those places. Teddy Duchamp's house, Gordy's house. I was able to take a picture
the
of, but
spot
I
where he
wasn't.
shot the gun.
Which one? Oh yeah, the alleyway. You know what I mean? Like a couple of areas, the bridge where they was fishing and where they walked through at the end.
Yeah.
You know.
So
to
you just
finish
don't
their-
do one spot. You try to get
I try to
multiple
get it-
spots of one
Yes,
movie.
yes.
see,
I
what
try
I
to
would do,
live
I
it.
just do one thing,
Nah.
and then I'll be like, got it. I
Nah.
didn't even think about all the scenes.
Yeah, I try to relive it. I try to relive it, and I try to like, you know, like I said, man, we did this for us. It was just a little hobby that we did, and we saw people start to interact with us, like loving it, like
yeah.
And when we started seeing the feedback, we're like, yo, they love it too. So you know, it made us want to do it more too. You know,
Yeah,
so
of
like
course.
I want to cover up more scenes so they could see like, yo, this is where this was filmed. This is how it looks today.
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean, like
true.
everybody, yo, like it's
I would
so
like to
cool.
do Back to the Future.
I was gonna get to that.
Where was it at?
That
Where
was
is
in
it?
Cali. I believe Pasadena. I believe it's Pasadena
Cali
if
gotta
I'm not
have
mistaken.
mad.
Yeah, no, yo, that's
bro.
the capital of the world.
Yeah, that's
for-
Hollywood. So yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but like I had all that set for March. Was it we went March or
We're
April?
supposed to go March.
damn.
That shit's done, man.
Back to
So
the
we
future,
probably-
bro. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I would do that.
That's actually in Chicago.
Damn.
That's
yeah,
in
yeah. Because
Chicago.
remember he went to the baseball game.
Yeah,
That's my
they-
favorite movie ever.
Yeah,
Ferris
That's great.
Bueller's
I
Day
never
Off.
heard
I
of
even,
that, but I don't blame
I
you,
even bought the dunks, the Ferris Bueller dunks. I breakdanced in them, so I goofed them up. But bro, that movie is my favorite. That and probably Teen Wolf.
Oh shit.
Weird. That's how I got my name Styles from.
Yo,
from
you
Teen
cra-
Wolf, bro. That's crazy.
I saw that in the theaters, bro. That's how old I am. Oh my
Teen Wolf?
God. Yeah. I
Yeah,
seen
my
that
sister
shit.
took
Oh
me
my
to see
God,
that.
bro.
And she took me to see Cujo. Remember Cujo?
Cujo. That's one place I want to get to as well. I forgot where that was filmed. I was looking that up.
You think that barn is still there?
I don't think any of that shit's there. If I remember, damn, I looked that up not too long ago and I forgot, man. I forgot, but it wasn't reachable.
Yeah, like, you seen that place. Like,
That's why I think I gave it up because it just wasn't happening, you know. But I had, you know, I had other trips. Like I was supposed to be in Maine today.
what?
I was supposed to be in Maine today doing film locations. I had to cancel it due to COVID. You know?
Wow. You gonna drive?
Yeah.
How
But
long is
We
that?
can't
What's that,
fly.
like,
That's 6 hours.
Hours.
That's it?
Yeah. But we're gonna travel the state, you know, not only filming locations, tour, but like I was supposed to be there today doing film. I was kind of pissed.
But how did, if you're driving, how did COVID stop it?
Oh, because of my job.
Oh, that's right. Word.
I don't want to.
Yep, yep,
the
yep.
thing is, I
Because
already
we drove to South Carolina.
I already drove to
Job.
South Carolina. I had to do a 2-week quarantine when I got back.
Yeah,
It was a bunch
yeah.
of bullshit. So like the last thing I need is to go out there and then they make New Jersey red and then or Maine.
Yeah,
red
no,
or
I dig
some
it. Yeah,
shit.
yes.
And then
It's
I
better
gotta
off
be
just
out.
waiting.
It's not a good look.
Yeah, just
you know?
wait. Yeah, you're better
So
off
I had
waiting.
so we're looking forward for the fall. So
Yeah.
like, probably, and it's beautiful to drive up there anyway during the fall.
Yeah,
So
but
I
that
was
gives you
like,
more time to like map everything out. You get what I'm saying? At this time, be
well,
like,
I'm well prepared.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm
you just
well
make
prepared.
sure, yeah. That's dope.
But
bro.
like you said, I could find more stuff. You know.
now you be like,
leading
oh
up to
wait,
it.
we're gonna pass this town. This was filmed there.
Yep.
And if it would have happened, you probably would have never went to this spot. But now that you're like, damn, man.
Yeah.
Now you're like, well, I get a couple more months or whatever to research.
We had more too. Like we had another trip in October in Salem. Massachusetts. Which
For the
they-
witch trials?
Yeah,
Salem witch trials?
where they have they have a lot of filming locations around there as well.
Pocus.
Like, yeah, I never seen that, but
Who's in that?
Hocus Pocus.
that's that
It was like some,
she grew
when
up
I was
watching
little,
that.
we used to watch,
She's a
like,
little
Three
girl.
Witches was Sarah Jessica Parker. What's her
I
name?
I
That
remember
singer,
it, but I
forgot
never
her name.
watched it. But not only there, around the Boston area, we're doing that in October. That got canceled. We still got it booked, but most likely it will be canceled because that's a liberal state. They're
ain't
very
opening
strict.
up. Yeah, they ain't opening up for nothing.
Yeah, they're
Ain't worse than Cali. Cali is
Halloween
damn
is
near.
so dope there.
Where in
Salem.
Yeah,
they
It's
probably
the
go
unique-
ham.
I love unique areas. I don't
Yeah.
like doing shit that everybody does.
Like the generic version, like it
Yeah.
was too simple. Almost like the Shameless House is almost
Yeah,
too
yeah, yeah,
simple.
it's
You could
too-
just
yeah.
drive by, get out, and be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
Like,
to dodge a
everybody's,
couple
you know,
rounds. But
Actually,
you know
shout out to Jacob because he's actually the first person who I've seen done it. You know what I mean? Like, shout out to him because now everybody's doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, he's the first one that I've seen.
That
doing
I-
it.
yeah,
I was
he
like,
did
yo,
it
that's dope.
a
I like you
while
got that
ago.
off. I had some areas marked in Chicago for that, like some unique, shameless areas that not too many people know about. But like, I don't think I'm ever gonna make it out to Chicago anytime soon. So
yeah, I mean,
I'm
it's
just gonna put that.
It's cold over there.
I think
It's too cold over there. You gotta
doing
go
that.
in the summertime for that.
But yeah, man,
That's dope, bro.
For all people that follow us for that, like we're gonna have, I still have a lot more to post up.
post
I
up.
don't like posting all at once. You know what I mean? Like I like to
Yeah, spread
deliver
it
little
out.
by
Yeah,
little,
yeah, you
and I
don't wanna
still got a
flood 'em.
lot. Exactly.
Yeah.
I flooded a little bit during the trip because we're having fun, but
Yeah.
we still got a lot more places to visit locally too. Around the Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York. So we're gonna be doing those. I'm gonna be doing some hood movies that people are scared to go to, but I don't.
Yeah, you gotta do those.
I do that because a lot of film locations. There's like these dudes that are like nerdy dudes scared. Like me.
Yeah.
I'm going there. They could have all their blood and Crip gang fights. Just let me take my
Yeah,
pictures,
I'm-
kill each
yep.
other. Like let me just take
Yeah,
this and
I'm
I'll
out of
be
here.
out.
Yep. Yeah, but I mean, you hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll recognize real, so they're gonna be like, "Oh no, you good, fam."
Man, let me just go there.
Yeah, you just, you're good anywhere you go. You just walk up there and be like, "I'm just here for this picture, bro. I don't care what
Yeah,
y'all throwing
yeah.
up. Just do
Whatever.
what y'all do."
Let me
I'm
just
out
go
here.
ahead.
Word.
So I got a
Follow me at Label Graphic, bro. Pictures are dope. I'm a graffiti head too, son. And he just keep it moving. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
So
dope.
I got a few cool things coming out that we're planning. So you know what I mean. Just keep in tune.
Word. Let them know where they can follow you again.
Label Graphic on Instagram.
Where and they could get all the graffiti and the movie
Graffiti,
locations.
adventures. Not only you got everything. Like,
Everything.
Even pictures of like us on vacation and.
But we do photography too, so I mean, like.
Oh, that's
nature-wise,
dope.
We're not like
that.
photographers,
not like photographers taking pictures.
But we
Yeah.
do like landscaping stuff, like stuff that looks beautiful that people would like
and
to
you
see.
got that
whatever,
garden,
you know?
right, bro? Your garden is official.
Thank
So,
you. Thank you,
didn't you make your own hot sauce too?
Yeah,
Yes.
we make hot sauce. That's coming out soon too, if you're interested.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get me a bottle of that.
Okay,
It's
yeah.
spicy.
It's
Is
spicy.
it?
We
You
fuck,
can't handle
we
the
do
heat.
ghost peppers,
Ooh, and you
bunch
grow
of
them.
chili. Yeah, everything organic. Everything organic.
Wow.
We do dips too. She's amazing with the dip, like a bunch of peppers, like organic
Salsa
dip.
dip, yeah.
Oh,
Amazing,
shoot.
Anybody who tasted a dip knows. They know.
Word.
We throw like a lot of parties, and people always ask for that when they come. Like, yo, I'll only go if you make the dip.
Yeah, don't say that to me.
No dip, I'm dipping.
Yeah,
there you
no
go.
dip,
no
I'm out.
dip, I'm dipping. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Word. So at Label Graphic, LABELGRAFIK. Right?
Yep.
Damn, I'm nice. You would think I'd do this for a living, right? Yo, Label Mima, thank you for being here.
Thank you,
I
man.
appreciate you guys. Hopefully you come back.
It's a pleasure.
Get some more locations, do whatever.
Yeah.
And then when you get the catalog back up again, you're like, yo, I got some new spots. Hit me up and we do this
definitely.
again, man.
All right.
Word. Good looks,
doubt,
bro.
man. Thank you, man.
Thank you. See you, everybody. We out of here.